place! Get ready for some vehicle manslaughter!
No, you wanna! If you ain't ready to die, run! Why you all the way over there, huh?
Ignition only!
Fall in, maggots! We're moving up!
Best watch where you're looking!
Get this party started! I call this move work-life balance! Get it? Why you all the way over there, huh? Let's get cozy! Think you can take me on? Ha! Ever seen a body like this? This time I think I'll make all my shots.
Oh look! A psychopath with a gun! How novel!
The sound of my voice!
Size of the gun don't matter. It's all in how you take it. Hey, come here real quick. Got something I want to tell you.
Don't talk to me!
Who's ready to get If you ain't ready to die, why you all the way over there, huh? Let's get cozy. Hey, come here real quick. Got something I want to tell you. Ever seen a body like this? That just happened.
Just one thing after another. Hey, take the cover! Isn't how I saw this going!
Tsunami wrapped in a hurricane!
Around, everybody! Let's talk I pull this move to work-life balance! Get it?
Time to put that shooter to work.
Be right with you!
And that means it's party
And that's the baby now, huh?
Why you all the way over there, huh? Let's get cozy!
love a good old-fashioned shootout.
Got something I want to tell you. Think you can take me on? Ha! Yeah, you're scared, ain't you? Good. Gather around, everybody. Let's talk business. Who's ready to get freaky?
Trapped in a hurricane of Let's go.
Dibs on the dumb-looking one!
That's a bit too close, Ray.
Gather around, everybody. Let's talk business.
What's up, I'm Troubleshoot. In this quick guide, I'll show you how to get the best performance out of Borderlands 4. Obviously, if you actually launch up the game, I would also recommend inside of Steam or wherever you own it, with it only really seeing a big rise now to about 60. So that's the best. Obviously, at 1080p with a 4080, things could definitely be way better. So without further ado, let's begin. Pause your game, head across to options on the far left, and at the very top, visuals. On the basic tab, display mode should be set to full screen or windowed full screen. There shouldn't be too much of a difference here. Resolution should match your display all the time. If it's 4K, 2K, or 1080p, set it here to match. Display stats, you can enable FPS or all, apply settings, which should show quite a bit more info in the top right of your screen. Obviously, I'm using Rivet Unit to get a much better display, but of course, Steam has their built-in overlay, which you'll find a link for down below. It's actually really powerful. I'll leave this on all just for now. Limit frame rate should be set to off unless you're playing handheld or on battery and you'd like to conserve extra battery power. After optimizing, you can cap your FPS to 60 or something like that, and it should help create less heat, use less battery power, etc. VSync should definitely be turned off unless you're getting screen tearing, and finally, field of view and vehicle field of view are your preference. Set them as you see fit, even though they do technically affect performance. Then on the advanced tab at the very top, here we can get a couple of different graphics presets. I'll quickly show you the differences. Everything's loaded in about 75, 76, maybe 80 FPS. Moving it up to medium, there's a huge jump to 65 FPS, up to high 55, 30 FPS, again at 1080p with a 4080. So this game is definitely very demanding to say the least, and at low and working your way up, which is what I'll be doing here. So from a base FPS, look pretty okay, but preferably use DLSS or FSR. DLSS is obviously resolution, means that you're applying anti-aliasing on top of a native resolution gameplay, so things should look extra crispy. Now moving from TSR to DLSS, I assume puts more workload on my GPU instead of the CPU or something like that. If we push it down to quality, for example, we should see a big boost in performance, and we definitely do. We're now setting at 110, which is fantastic. If you were to drop this to balanced or even performance on most systems at higher than 1080p, that is, so 2K or 4K, you can see a massive improvement in performance, maybe balanced at worst. Obviously, beyond a certain point, usual upscaling quality only seems to be available with TSR, but as I'm using DLSS, I'll skip over that. The quality of your map, I definitely recommend leaving off, and for the most part, full resolution here should be fine. Frame generation, I definitely recommend leaving off, even though it does give you some extra FPS. For example, from 110 to 170, you should feel a bit of input latency and things like that if you're struggling to reach 60 FPS. That being said, if you're comfortably over, say, 80 to 100, you're going to feel much less input latency, but there's definitely a noticeable difference, and obviously things should feel really buttery smooth. For the most part though, I'd recommend frame generation turned off. If you have an NVIDIA GPU, NVIDIA Reflex low latency should definitely be set to on or on plus boost. Well, I guess it's just boost here. If you have a CPU limited system, otherwise on is more than fine. Then moving down here, there's a ton of different options, but for the most part, you can only really raise texture quality. I'd recommend if you barely meet the minimum system requirements, which is a 2070, which are mostly, I would think, 8GB graphics cards. If you got anything below that, low is probably all that you can do here. Even on 8GB GPUs, medium or maybe even high should be fine to use, but anything with 12 or above gigs of VRAM, I'd recommend very high, just for a quick boost in environmental quality once everything loads in. This should result in a huge impact in how the game looks with basically no effect on performance. For example, 108 on very high all the way back down to low, we're still at pretty much the same FPS, but higher up is a free quality boost. Texture streaming speed, I assume more has to do with SSDs and hard drives, things like that, maybe stuttering. For the most part, leaving this all the way up should result in textures loading in faster, things like that, and overall a better experience. I think you only really need to lower this on systems with the games installed on a hard drive, for example. Anisotropic filtering shouldn't have any effect on performance. Cranking this up, 106, 107, yeah, we're about the same, and textures should look quite a bit better. As for the rest of the options, loading range, I'd recommend far, geometry quality, medium, foliage density on a very low, volumetric fog and clouds, both low. Shadow quality is quite annoying when it's set down to the lowest option, as you can see up here, but if we raise it to medium, we shouldn't really see a performance impact, and directional shadow quality as well should result in a how everything looks. It's way less shimmery, and this is way better, basically no performance impact. And lighting quality, low is fine, but medium should result in an FPS hit at all, at least on most systems. Reflection quality on low gives me 100 FPS, and medium drops me down to 95. If you're going to be raising the reflection quality, medium is as high as I would go. Use low, for example, as anything above that is probably going to tank your FPS. For me personally, I'll be leaving it on low. Shading quality, I'll set to medium. Post-processing quality doesn't really affect performance. Very high is fine. And motion blur only low, but this is a preference thing. And here, with that, you should see a pretty big improvement in how it looks. Post-processing has a massive effect on coloring and things like that. And just like that, you've got
That was a bit intense, yeah?
FPS with a way better looking game.
Kairos. They believed it because I gave them hope. But hope without nothing. This has to end. Saul's reign has to end.
Rippers inbound at the crash site could really use some...
Damn it! They need backup out there. The order ship you took down, it's still loaded with Locust missiles. Let's use Saul's own weapon against him. You keep the Rippers off any outbounders scavenging the missiles. Conway's already scouting ahead. I'll ready the rest of the assault. It's time to fight!
know, in the grand scheme of the universe, I'm just a little guy.
Wish we were meeting under better circumstances, but believe me, I'm happy for the help. We got lucky. These Locust missiles are still usable. There's a few stuck on the cliff over there if you wouldn't mind grabbing them.
And what's the plan for these exactly?
Well, Conway said we're gonna stick them right up Saul's delayed nest. Which is not strictly true, but perhaps metaphorically true. Excellent. That's all of them. I'll get these Locust missiles up to the fortress. You go on ahead and meet up with Rush and the others. And good luck.
Rush, the Locust missiles are secure. I'm on my way to you now.
Hurry, if you can. Conway was scouting Saul's fortress, but I haven't heard from him in too long. You know Conway isn't one for the quiet time.
You're welcome. Whatever I did.
Welcome to the fight. Missiles are on hand and we're ready to kick Saul's tail. Now help me take down that gate. The Locust truck needs cover to advance. Push through. Damn, this feels good. We're finally fighting side by side. The outbound is a car. smaller locust dose should be enough to take out the bio-armor here. Then, when we reach the main fortress gate, we're gonna blow the entire payload. Got a remote detonator rigged up for that. Grab some canister.
We're through the gate. Move forward together.
You heard him! Go, go, go! Don't stop till you can smell Saul's breath!
What? That it?
Protect each other's backs! Show them our strength! Show them our resolve! Don't give up! We've got this!
Almost you can see you there.
Moving forward!
That's a bit too close, Ray.
Conway!
Fancy meeting you guys here.
You're hurt.
I'm fine. Ow. Ish. Mostly just embarrassed at getting caught off guard.
You got us to Saul's doorstep. Take the rest of the fighters and get to safety.
Oh, come on, Rush. You're not trying to win this all on your own, are you?
This is the Crimson Resistance. No one's on their own. Everyone, take Conway and get back to HQ. We've got it from here. They've all risked enough. It's up to us now, Vault Hunter. This way, the elevator. This is our only chance to take Saul down. All the people we lost. I can't let them die in vain.
My face will be the last thing Saul ever sees as I watch the light fade away from his eyes.
We're in this together, remember? I don't care what I have to do. Saul dies today. Just a few adjustments and it'll be good to go. People won't be up there and we'll blast our way right to them.
Ooh, a badass!
Delivery for our Dominus Saul! Straight to your front door!
Hasta luego, Fred! folks. Need rocket surgery.
This may be my best work yet. Get far enough away from the blast zone. I'll join you once I activate the detonation sequence.
Conway always said I was a terrible liar. Guess they just know me too well.
Don't like where this is going, Rush.
Remote detonation won't work. Realized it while you were fighting. Has to be triggered manually. Saul will retaliate if we don't do this now. Tell Conway I love him, okay? And that I'm sorry. Go and finish this. Just like I said, I've got you.
Rush!
Wait, what the? Where am I?
Emergency fast travel complete. I've got him, Vault Hunter. You go finish the job.
Sandra, I'm alive. How?
You had the look of a man ready to do something foolish. I thought I'd do my best to prevent that.
Thank you. Look, what I said to you before.
No, you were right. I spent centuries at the Timekeeper's side. His coldness seeped into me. I'm still defrosting. Now to the matter at hand. Another of Saul's airships is preparing to launch. Stop it.
And then Saul himself. I'm gonna hold you to your promise, Vault Hunter.
Just leave it to me.
You defended the Outbound.